All right, good Erev Shabbos, everybody. I'll be kind of honest. I'm feeling a little out of it today, but I'm here, uh, and we didn't finish that shtickle Kedushas Levi last night. But we've been learning Goraria on Fridays on the way home, so let's keep. Instead of finishing Kedushas Levi, maybe we can finish Kedushas Levi later. But let's learn the Goraria from my holy ancestor, the Maharal Prague. So let's see what we got here. Alright, so we're on Exodus 39 verse 28, Vesperi Boys. It's talking about these very beautiful hats that the priests wore. First McBoys Hamefoyorois. Vesperi McBoys. So Rashi says when it says Vesperi HaMikbois and the glory of these hats, these caps, so it means it's the tiferes of the mikbois, the beauty of the mikbois, which are these beautiful mikbois, these beautiful hats, caps, however you want to teach the word. So it's probably worthwhile to fill up, even though it's, who knows what it's going to be Sunday. So, Perish. So, the Heilige Seide, the Maharal Prague, explains, Ki pe'ere hu shem belvad, k'may tiferes. So this term pe'ere, the glory of, it's a name alone like tiferes, like glory, like beauty. It's a particular type of beauty that it's, the type of beauty that you would see in two very different strands or woven in opposite directions to form a beautiful tapestry. That's the concept of tiferes, the balance between chesed and gvura. That it's a combination of different things that create this beauty of tiferes, as opposed to hod, which is maybe one color as the Indian of hod. Tiferes is several, as a design of different things coming together to make that beauty. So not just Kabbalistically, that's pshat in the word. But anyway, let's see what the Maharal says. Again, this is the first time I'm learning this. I've never seen this before. I'm just trying to make a kesher with my ancestor. Again, I really don't understand what he's saying here. Because it's difficult, it shouldn't make the glory until they say it, the glory of these hats, these caps, and kach, therefore, I'm assuming when he says harav, it means Rashi, that Rashi is turning around when he says mikbois before him. That's why he brings both terms in Rashi. Alright, let's see the next one. Because this is, so the Rashi says, V'yasu b'nei Yisrael es hamlacha, and the children of Israel performed the work, K'chol asher tzivu Hashem, like everything that Hashem commanded Moshe Rabbeinu, that's what they did. So, Heilige Seide Maharal Prague says, Hoisif milas hamlacha, we're adding the word, the work, Nesha kosev lefneze v'tochal kol avodas hamishkan, and it finished all of the work of the tabernacle. Subsequently, it's written, and the children of Israel did according to everything which the Lord commanded. Mashma. It seems from here we bring out the V'yasu milsa chrisi. This idea that they made, that's an extra word. After they did and finished all the work of the tabernacle which the Lord commanded, this is not so obvious. This is not really the case here. That's why it has to say the children of Israel made it hamalacha, the work, like we said above. Alright, let's see the next one. So again, let's see chapter 39, verse 33, Rashi, right? What does Rashi say? They bring this tabernacle. They were not able to pick up the tabernacle. And since Moses didn't perform any of the work in the tabernacle, God left him that one thing that he could actually erect the tabernacle. Because no other person was able to lift up the beams of the tabernacle. They were too heavy for any other person. No human being had the energy, had the power, the strength to pick them up. Moshe Hamidoi, but Moses picked them up. Moses said in front of God, how is it possible a human being can pick this up? Amaloi, he said to him, you do it with your hand. But really it was a miraculous thing that it just went up by itself. It wasn't something they could do. That's what it says, that the tabernacle was erected means it was something that happened on its own. It wasn't something that it just happened. It's not something that they did. Midrash Rabbi Tanchuma. That's the Midrash Rabbi Tanchuma. In Lahavdil, we've heard similar stories in other cultures. Merlin was making the Stonehenge, according to some accounts, things like that. So it says, Shaloi hayachem lakimai. They were not able to pick up, to assemble the tabernacle. They came, and if this wasn't the case, meaning these words, and they brought the tabernacle to Moses. What do we need that for? That's superfluous. The whole idea that when the scripture specifically says that they brought it to him, it's to teach us that they were not able to erect the tabernacle. And so they brought it to Moses for him to erect it. Alright, let's see the next one. So Rashi on Exodus 40:29, it says that they went up on this, that even on the 8th day of the fulfillment of this, there's a word that they use like reserves kind of thing, miluim. This day that's the Yemei Miluim that they're filling up really is the day of the erection of the tabernacle. Shimish Moshe v'ikriv korbanos tzibur. So Moses came and he offered public offerings, sacrifices. In addition to those that were already commanded on that very day. Oil is here anyway? Maybe. Yeah, it looks like there's some eating here. Yeah, I would have had a hot mikveh anyway. But I went to other mikveh. So now Mar Korav El Mizbeach, as it says in gold. I went to the Scranton mikveh and I wound up stuck in Scranton. Come close to the altar as ha'oila satamid. Bring the burnt offering, means the daily offering was a mincha, and the meal offering, minchas nesachim shal tamid. Those are the meal offerings and the libations of the daily offering. It says in the 10th measure of fine flour that's mixed with oil. Alright, so let's see. What does the Maharal say on this? What does he say? If this is not the case, right? You're going to ask, what is this concept of the incense that Moses offered? Ki b'shivas yemei hameluyim, the 7 days of the Meluyim from Parshas Tetzaveh that we read above in Exodus 29. Moses, everything else here, they're fulfilling that which was commanded. But Moses was not commanded to offer 417. It was 369 something this morning. Moses was not commanded to offer the Ketores, to offer, what is going on here? To offer the incense. What is this car doing here? So, Shivas Yimei Meluyim, in the 7 days, to the filling up, to establish the tabernacle. So why is it written there? And they offered the incense. Pasuk Chaf Zayin, that's verse 27. It means even on the 7th day of the Meluyim, of the fulfilling of the tabernacle. Then they began to offer the Ketores, the incense. Shemesh Moshe, Moses was doing the service. Why is it backwards? That's why Moses was offering the incense. And Aaron was the one who was offering. Which one is this? Number 5. Alright, so let's finish this. Aaron only offered the sacrifices of that day. Shne'amar, as it says, Karev El Mizbeach, come close to the altar. Ramban perish, but Nachmanides explains in verse 27, the Chol Shivas Yemei Meluyim Hikter Moshe Keteris, that all 7 days of the fulfilling of these, I don't know how we translate that, Shivas Yemei Meluyim. Hikter Moshe Keteris, Moses offered the incense. Achkasha. However, there's a question. The Lekaman Gabe Seir Rosh Chodesh, later on, concerning the goat that's offered on the new moon, which is today. Today we said Musaf, Seiriz Mechad L'Chatos. It's a sin offering. Parshas Shmini, it's mentioned in the book of Leviticus, Shne'emar, as it says. This is Leviticus chapter 10, verse 16. Ve'es se'ir hachatas dorash Moshe v'hinei sarif. And Moses sought out the goat for the sin offering, and behold, it was burnt. Ksiv, and then it's written in verse 18, Hein lehuva dama, and behold, the blood was not brought. Perushai, and the explanation is Shema zaraktam dama oinanim. Maybe people who are in a state of mourning, of brand new mourning before the burial, before the funeral, were the ones who offered the blood, and therefore it's a problem. Lafi das Rashi. However, according to the opinion of Rashi, they did not offer any public offerings except the sacrifices that were connected to that particular day, because it was a special day. It's Rosh Chodesh, and it's a day of establishing the Mishkan. However, Moses offered the public offerings. Besor Rosh Chodesh Korban Tzibur, and it was Rosh Chodesh. We see in the Psukim, we see in the verses that was the new moon, and the goat that was offered for Rosh Chodesh, that is a sin offering, and that's a public offering. We see in Gemara in Zvachim, Nun Beis Amid Beis, it's 52b. So therefore we have to say, so then we have to say that this which was said here, that Moses offered public offerings, is before the divine presence rested in the tabernacle, in the temple, in the sanctuary. It's before that was written, and the glory of the Lord was revealed unto all the people. That was seen by all the people. That is from Leviticus 9:23. However, after that, Moses did not minister in the temple anymore, because Aaron and his sons were already sanctified. And the goat, the sin offering for the new moon, which was a goat, it was after the divine presence was present, then it was offered. And this is what we have ahead. That's not the case. Why was not the blood sprinkled before the sons of Aaron died? Im Shar Aveda, with the other Aveda, the other services, Sha'asu Koidim Shemesu B'nei Haharon, that were offered before the sons of Aaron died, right? And El Shaloi Radsa Moshe Avoid Avoida Shel Sa'ir Reish Chodesh Koidim, it's because Moses, he did not want to offer this service of the goat for the new moon beforehand. Rather, he wanted to wait until the divine presence had the indwelling. And then Aaron would provide the service. And we have to say, the Parshas Rashi Lakam in Parshas Shmini. This is what Rashi says later on in Parshas Shmini. Moses went on and Aaron went in. Lama nichnas Moshe Maharal. Why did Moses go in with Aaron? Lamdei Hamaisa Keteris, to teach him the work of the incense offering. The mashmashu hakusha hu shaloi hayla Moshe lichnos. Because it seems that we can learn from here that the difficulty is it wasn't for Moses to gather in. V'adarabba, just the opposite. Hari Moshe hiktir maktir keteris k'defirish Rashi kan. Moses offered the incense, as Rashi explains here. Although hachi perusha, rather this is the explanation. Imai haya Aaron nichnas with tzorich ma. If Aaron went in for some purpose, ainu l'tzorich bracha levorich ha'am, like for a blessing, to bless the people, the need of a blessing. Lama nichnas Moshe Maharal. Why did Moses go in with Aaron? Shahari Aaron hu mavorich. Aaron is the one offering the blessing. Mutar shenichnas Moshe lahakter keteris. The answer is Moses went in to offer the incense. And Aaron went in to learn how the incense is offered from Moses. And the second explanation that Rashi gives there, Nichnasu Moshe v'Aaron levakish rachamim. Moses Nichnasu Moshe v'Aaron levakish rachamim. Nichnasu Moshe v'Aaron levakish rachamim. Moses and Aaron went in to beseech mercy from the divine. But Shalom, we know Rabbi Nachman teaches whenever you learn a Torah, you should turn into tefillah. And here we learned about Moshe and Aaron, which were the representatives of the archetypes of Netzach and Hod, and they went into the Mishkan to beseech mercy. So we're beseeching mercy. We're mivakish rachamim. We follow the ways of Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron Kohen. We're supposed to be Talmidim Shel Aaron Kohen and Talmidim Moshe Rabbeinu. Obviously, we're all here to be mivakish rachamim. The Baruch Shalom should help us. There should be rachamim and ratzon, the whole world, and good things. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment. We'll see you later.